Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. So we just did a video on the a6500 and the G85, and I gave you some reasons to consider the a6500 over the G85 from Panasonic, G80 if you're in certain parts of the world. So what I want to do is the inverse, because I always like to, these videos are not supposed to be tech reviews. Some people are like, well, that's not a review. It's not a review. This is the type of things I consider when I first start looking at two cameras. Before I even go and look at them, get hands-on, I want to see what the tech specs are and see the reasons I think I might like one over the other, or what the advantages and disadvantages are between the two. So here's 7 reasons why you might want to consider the G85 from Panasonic over the a6500. Let me get my notes here so I don't miss anything for you. First and foremost, and I'm not going to put these are not necessarily in order of importance, but this is a big one for me, is the LCD screen. It's a full vari-angle LCD on the G85, and I tend to think Panasonic, they've been doing it a little longer, and I think they do it a little better in terms of the touch screen. So it's kind of 2 in 1 there. We've got the vari-angle LCD, plus I think they do the touchscreen thing better. So that's 1. Could be 2. Next up, we've got 4K photo mode. You don't have that on the a6500, and it's pretty cool, actually. There's ways to do it in post in the software, but just having the mode on the G85 is definitely an advantage. Then we've got focus stacking. You've got that feature on the G85, but you don't have that on the Sony a6500. Then we've got post focus mode, and that's pretty cool. If you haven't played with it, I highly encourage you to go and test that out on one of the Panasonic cameras. Get into your local camera store, try it out. It's pretty neat. The ability to select focus after the fact, that's pretty futuristic, and it's pretty cool. First time I saw it, I was blown away. Still playing with it and enjoying it. So that's a big feature too. Then we've got time-lapse recording. That's a feature that's available on the G85. It's not available on the Sony a6500. Unless I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's not on the a6500. So those are the big ones, and then I got 2 more which are arguably maybe the 2 biggest ones. Let's go with the 6th one, which will be the lenses. And I prefer the Panasonic lens lineup. They have some of the nicest lenses out there, period. I love the 42.5 f1.7. It gives you a field of view 85. It's essentially your 85mm portrait lens. It's beautiful. Thing of beauty. Perfect lens. And it's very bargain price. I think it's $3.99. You can usually get it on sale even. I'll put a link below. You can check it out. Put a link below to all this stuff. You can check it out. So the lens lineup, I much prefer Panasonic's lens lineup to Sony's. And also, both cameras you can adapt virtually any lens out there. But the native lenses from Panasonic I really like. Plus, you've got all the Olympus lenses that work perfectly fine on the Panasonics. So to me, that's a big thing right there, and that's another reason you might want to consider, in my opinion, the Panasonic over the Sony there. And then the last one is price. We're looking at, what do we have? Street price right now is $898 for the G85 and $1398. So, $500 price difference. That's huge. You can get a couple of nice lenses, or some nice used lenses, or just one very nice lens with the G85 and only get the body with the a6500. So just on price alone, that's a big deciding factor. At least it is for me. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with my reasons to buy the G85 or the G80 in Europe, depending on where you are, over the a6500? Have I missed something? Is there one you don't think is valid? What do you think? Let me know. Leave your feedback in the comments below. Let's discuss it. Why to buy the G85 over the a6500? Always like to hear back from you guys. As always, I will leave links below in the video description to both of these cameras on Amazon. You can check out the user reviews. They're always good to read. And the best prices currently available. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.